Hi, and welcome to the Scrapping Studio, and welcome to Days of December. This is day 1. Yes, this video is going out a little bit later than I had planned on today, but we had a big snowstorm in the Midwest this last weekend, and so things have been kind of topsy-turvy for the moment, trying to get things back to organized, and from the holiday, it just feels like a double whammy. But for the next 31 days is my goal to bring you a video every day. We're going to start with doing layouts from project recipes, also some border ideas or how to make some cute Christmas trees, kind of see where the month takes us. And I want to get through the layouts for, we're going to be doing this one first. This is the playbook from the Magic of Christmas. You can see I got repositionable tape runner on it. I've already done all the cutting for these, but if you're looking for ways to just have easy pages, this is great. There is going to be a few changes because I like to do double page spreads. So project 1 and 2 are double page spreads, but 3 and 4 are not. So we're going to be doing something a little bit different with them. So today we are going to be doing project number 1, which is a 2-page spread. And I already have these all ready to go. So, did you guys have snow over the weekend as well? Or do you get to live in a place where it's just warm all the time, which I'm jealous. I like having spring and summer. Or no, spring and fall are probably my favorite. Summer's fine. Winter I could do without, and I would love to get rid of winter. So, someday I hope to live in a place where it's milder in the winter and not, crazy snowstorms. But the snow is beautiful. It was very beautiful, off my porch and stuff. So I'm gonna turn this because I got a little crinkly on that. So I'm got my mats all ready to go, and of course I have an event coming up this weekend, so I'll have to eventually get those packed up. I must have bunged. There we go. Get those in there. All right, so we're gonna look at, and I have. All right, so this one's gonna go here, and this one's here. So we're just gonna dry fit everything, and this over here. Oops. Let's see. Let's make sure I get. That goes there. Get these. And then this one goes in here. We're just kind of dry fitting. This is, put all these little to the side because some of these are going to be for the kind of the ribbon. So I'm just going to put that there. Okay, so we've got that. And then this is a mat. And then we've got these 3. And like I said, they're, oops, this one goes this way. This has ribbons on it. I don't know if my camera's gonna, but you want to make sure you got the ribbons going the right way. I guess if it gets covered up, it's gonna be fine. It's not gonna be a big deal. And then these are going under there. And I haven't, that. And pay attention, I think it goes that way. And this one goes this way. Like that. And then we have, so really part of it's going to go here and part of it's going to go over here. So we'll do those cutting here in a minute. And then we've got some of these, this sticker. All right, so let's just start by getting stuff adhered down. like I said, I love repositionable tape runner. This tape runner case I got from another vendor. I think it's the same vendor that makes Creative Memories, but it's got a different color. So, um, this is a little bit off, so I'll probably end up cutting it at the end because sometimes there's that margin of error when it comes to the cardstock, and it's like sometimes it's like a 16th of an inch longer. So we'll cut that at the end. All right, we've got those, and then these. Put this in the center. And this is going to fit 3x3 photos. And I've got some placeholder mats that I'll use. I love using the placeholder. That's a little bit off. I thought I had it in the center, but I guess not. Let's move it down just slightly. All right. I'm gonna take this one. I can use my, I can use my, kind of pulled that up. That's kind of sticking up funny. There we go. All right, I got that. And then this is going to go. So 2B is 1.25 inches from the bottom. So let's get, this is what's nice about these mats is you can do, that's 1.25 inches. And this is going to be, oops, that's 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. So we'll have to do some trimming, which is fine. Not a big deal. What I could do is sometimes I probably should read the directions better. And I get excited about, oh, I get to get this down and make this look awesome. And sometimes then it doesn't work out the way I think it's going to work out. What is underneath there? Oh, there's like, I don't know what that is. It's like something was stuck to it. Okay, got that one. All right. And then this one is just going to go right here. Kind of just in the corner there. And then let's see if it has a adhere 8 inches. So it's 8 and 4. So I'm going to take my scissors. And I'll just cut this one off. And I guess I could have used my trimmer. It's okay. Well, all right. Put that off to the side. And we'll just take this and we'll line it up. All right, so I'm going to make sure that's the 4. That's right there. Make sure I got this even. And then this is gonna go with the side up. So it's like that. All right, and then these 3 guys. I guess you pull this up. Okay, so this had them do the other thing, but not. Okay, so then this can go, this kind of goes like that. That goes like, and this one's pretty close. And then this guy, they don't have to be perfect, but that's fine. We'll just do it like that. And then these little pieces, so it looks like it needs to be trim it 4, here at 4, 8 inches. Doesn't say. So this is going to be a 12-inch piece. So this is just going to be like 4 and 4. So I got 3 pieces, and we can trim them more if we need to. So, all right. And they don't have to be absolutely perfect. Okay, so we've got 3 of those, and those act like the ribbon. If you could use real ribbon if you want to. What I am going to do is I'm going to kind of cut them at an angle so they have a little bit of like a ribbon angle to them. And then it looks like she twisted them so that it goes like that. So then the so both red is showing. So I kind of just twisted it such. And then we'll put some adhesive down. Just run some adhesive down that way. And that what we don't stick to, you just do that. And then we'll do that for this one. Oops, we want to make sure, there we go. All right, let's do the second one. Otherwise, you could use some glue adhesive. All right. And it just comes right off. All right. One more. All right, there we go. We didn't lose them. I'm very happy for that because sometimes little pieces are easily lost. I don't know if you have had that issue, but sometimes little pieces just, I feel like they just run away. Or they end up getting stuck to something else just because they're so little. All right. Let's see, this is kind of sticking up. That there. So I got plenty of adhesive, knock on wood, at the moment. Okay, so the next part is, so we want, okay, so we're going to cut this at 4. Let's see if we can make this, I think that, there we go. And then this gets cut at 4. So, trying to decide, okay, all right, this is the way it cuts. All right. Let's try and see, I don't want to make it, there we go. All right, this goes on first. Let's see here. Yep, has it just like that. And then this one goes right on top of it. Kind of on top, but oh, I see. Okay, this actually goes underneath here. All right. There we go. That looks beautiful. All right, and so we've got the other two pieces for the other side. So I need, let's see here. It's not that one. I think it's, okay, so it's this one. Pull this back up again. There we go. Oops. Pull it off of that. All right, so even that's pretty good. All right, this needs to come up some. There we go. There we go. For that, and that takes care of that one. And these are all adhered down. All right, so now I need 3 by 3. Those are 3.5. Here's some 3 by 3s. What I do is I just put a little swath of repositionable down the center, and then the option is you can either take them off with, yeah, these are not what I wanted. These were, I found these in somebody giving me a bunch of plastic bags, and those were in there, and they don't match my other ones, which is fine. But I would like to have them, I kind of have a matchy thing when I'm doing this part. Okay, so we've got the 3 by 3s, and then this one is 5.5 by 3.5. Bend that back the other way. Put that up there for now. All right. So do we have anything else for this one? Oh, looks like we've got some stars. Okay, there's a bunch of white stars. So how many do I need? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of hard to see. And then 5. So we've got the 5 stars. Looks like we got that all taken care of. Put that back. All right. Now we'll move over to this side. Just see if I can slide it slightly. All right. So now this side. Get all this moved so we can adhere this piece down. This paper is really pretty. Both sides. I love the blue. All right. And then, so this time, we are going to put this on. All right, and then this is going to be an inch and a quarter from the top. Sure. There we go. Might do a little bit of a trim. All right. Let's see where we're at. Let's see, this guy can go up there. And right like that. And then this one, I don't think we have to really worry about. There we go. Because there's nothing underneath it. My trash. Okay, so now I need these 2 pieces. It looks like I need this tree And another big tree. Is it this tree? No, it's a tree that has snow on it. That's why I have these trays. It kind of helps keep everything where it's supposed to be. Okay. Oh, wait, I just saw him. Okay, so we've got this guy. Let's put him on first. And kind of tuck him under a little bit. Okay, and then we need, this guy goes in the back. So, let's see, he goes about right there. And then this guy goes in the front, kind of overlapping. It says this guy is shorter than the other guy, so maybe this guy goes. Okay, just like that. And then we've got the house. Let's see, I'm going to move him underneath. Okay. This is not. Okay, so that matches. Hold on. This just needs to come down a little bit. All right, and then there we go. Sorry, didn't mean to whisper. Just kind of talking to myself at the same time. And this guy moved somehow. Oh my gosh, it's like totally crooked. Okay. I'm just going to fold that just like that. Okay. There we go. All right. What do we got? We got these two guys. Pull this back out. Okay, so we have an open spot here, which is perfect for if you've got another photo you can put there. There is plenty of space for that. And then I need a 4x6. All right. Oh, but way too much adhesive on that one. Sorry. I was not even like thinking. I was looking at and making sure I wasn't missing anything and not paying attention to what I was supposed to be doing. So this is where we can put more adhesive on. So this guy goes about right here. And then this one. Goes right like that. All right, so let's look and make sure. I don't see that. These are those. We got the stars and all that there. All right, we have completed layout 1 for Days of December. This is super cute. So there's enough room for 6 photos. You could do 7. You could add another, photo right here. Here's a 4x4. 4x4 would fit perfectly for that. If you had some little photos, you could, stick them right there or stick them over here. Those are 2x2s, but I kind of like having that there. So I am going to put that there. See, and this one's recycled. I recycle them when I can. I don't always use them, but sometimes I do. So this one will probably end up being like a white mat for that. So once again, this is layout project number 1. It's a 2-page spread. and it's in the Magic of Christmas Project Playbook, which is the current Christmas collection that Creative Memories came out with for Christmas time. It's super beautiful. It's got embellishments and stickers and mats as well. And I see something sticking up. Well, I hope you join me again tomorrow night for layout number 2. And just to kind of give you a sneak peek, we are going to be doing this one. So this one is got a bunch of squares punched out, and as well as we're using the Jingle Bell punch. So super excited to do that one. Thanks again for joining me. My name is Tracy Walker of the Scrapping Studio. I live in Des Moines, Iowa. If you are interested in attending any of my events, I'll put the information below. 2026 is 2 of the events are officially, or no, I guess the January one is open. So if you're interested in attending, be sure to get registered for that as soon as possible. Thanks for joining and have a great day.